What's up, everyone? John here with Motivation Theory Running Week 20 update. And more importantly, it is a rest day. It is the first rest day that I have had in 2 weeks. So I made the decision last night, well, I made it probably a week or so ago, that I was going to go 2 weeks, 14 days of 10 miles or more each day, really to build my base going into the summer to see what I could do. It's the first time I'd ever hit 80 miles. And I did it back to back, which to me is just crazy because I used to get all nicked up around high 50s and 60s if I tried to maintain that. I attribute that to a great almost year and a half of training, and I think my diet change. I just think that I am recovering. I feel it. I'm recovering much quicker than I used to in the past, even being older than I was when I was going through my first stint into ultra marathons. So, quick reminder. Tonight is the Motivation Theory Monday night hangout, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Just going to be a general Q&A, hanging out with everyone, and also the possibility of me bringing some folks on to the live stream. I can do that with the software that I use and just kind of have a chat. That'd be good. If you got races coming up and want to chat about it, let me know. You can send me an email. Definitely going to talk to a couple of you who've had races here recently. So that's a reminder. And second reminder, you're looking for some merch? Go out down in the description. You can go get some merch there. It's Motivation Theory, some trail running therapy merch. All right. 2 weeks, 14 days, 160.8 miles. Small part of me wishes I would just rounded that out, but it's okay. Completely okay. 28 hours total of running, so 14 hours each week. Really happy with that. That's the highest I've ever had in volume in hours in a week outside of having a race. I finished off this past week with back-to-back 15-mile runs. My legs were a little tired last night, but surprisingly I was able to kind of power through that, and it wasn't that big of a deal. I thought I would be more sore throughout this than I was. I was not that sore. Maybe attributing that to only running 10 or 11 miles most days. Highest day was 18 miles in a day, and the highest 2-day total was 30 miles. The biggest challenge for me, and if you've been following this series, was waking up each day, and part of this was really trying to challenge myself mentally to do something repetitive. That was hard to get up each day, and the physicality of running 10 to plus miles a day is not a super feat. It's nothing that's super terribly hard. The accumulation of that is more difficult. The accumulation of this kind of the mental drag of getting up each morning when you're tired, you have everything else going on in your life. That was a little difficult, but nothing that was so hard. I had one day that I talked about that was kind of like that point in an ultra where you make the decision to either stop or keep going, especially in an interlupal race, and I was able to kind of recreate that and overcome that. So that was a big mental win for me. So a lot of success there. Two of the things I really worked hard on during this is maintaining my form, not collapsing and getting my back arched and kind of sitting in the chair, as they say, when you're running, as you get fatigued over days or even within one day, and paying attention to my turnover rate, just trying to keep that high. That has helped me get a little faster and just maintain my efficiency and form throughout all of this. And I saw a big difference by really concentrating on that. And I also did incorporate watching YouTube and listening to some podcasts while I ran, which is not something I normally do. That helped quite a bit. Shoes I wore this whole time. So I wore 5 pairs of shoes. I wore the Brooks Adrenaline 20, the Mizuno Wave Horizon 5, the Mizuno Wave Inspire 17, the Mizuno Wave Rider 24, and the Mizuno Wave Sky 4. And I switched between the neutral and support shoes just to kind of switch up the muscle groups a little bit, especially when I had to do some treadmill miles. Love all those shoes. All shoes I completely slide in and out of without even thinking much about it. I don't notice the difference between the shoes because I run in so many different shoes. I'm going to be getting the new version. I think the Sky's going to be coming out this year. The Rider 25 will be coming out. It's supposed to be getting shipped to me, so I'll be able to try those out. Love all those shoes. Went through the days. So my shortest day was 10 miles. Longest day was 18 miles. Each weekend, the first weekend was 28 miles in the weekend, and this weekend was, again, 30 miles. So my biggest takeaways is that I can actually handle larger volume than I thought I could. That all of this hard work has paid off, and I've gotten stronger and in better shape. And I've done it slowly over the last, I guess, 15 months, 16 months. And it's made me be able to kind of be more healthy and less prone to injury as the volume increased. The second part of that, and I keep talking about this because most people that are morning people are probably just like, I don't understand this, that I can actually handle the mental challenge and being tired in the morning a lot better now. I've kind of taught myself some things, and I talked to you in the previous video about those 4 things that I kind of concentrate on in the morning when I'm trying to kind of overcome the just lay down, go back to sleep, I'll run it later kind of thing. I noticed that my heart rate was a lot higher last night going to sleep because I ran later, and I've been running in the mornings, and it's made my day much easier. I'm not worried about going to sleep after just running 15 miles. I used to do that all the time. I've noticed a significant improvement in how I feel the next day by running in the morning. So, key takeaway there, running in the morning is much better for me, even though it doesn't feel much better. Goals for the year. So I set an arbitrary goal to run 2,021 miles this year. Just did that because it's the year, no real reason, and it is a significant increase over what I ran last year, I think by about 600 miles or so. I'm currently at 814.9 miles, and I'm 18 miles ahead of schedule. So I think it averages out to about 4-ish miles a day, 38 miles a week, something like that, to maintain what I need to try to do for the year. So I don't think it's going to be a huge problem, but as I go into the end of the year and I have 4 or 5 ultras and I have to taper and then take a rest period after each race, it makes it a little more difficult to kind of hit those miles. So I'm not terribly worried about that goal. It is a target just to keep me going, to motivate myself, talk about it, accountability, all of that stuff. So I'm really happy with where I am right now. 160 miles over 14 days, and I feel great. I'm shocked. I'm just shocked. I'm happy and I'm proud of this. I know this is a drop in the bucket to a lot of people. This is not a ton of miles. Some people do this obviously weekly. I can't do that weekly. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it'd be tough to hit 20 miles a day. That would be a tough one. And I have a job and a family, and I can't devote that much time each week to running. Anyways, and I know some of these miles are a lot to a lot of you. So it's all relative to what we're used to, but I'm proud, and I look forward to talking a little bit about that tonight with all of you on the live stream. So remember, 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Just going to generally hang out, chat just like we used to in the live stream. No official guests, but we'll bring some people on. All right, everyone. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Smash that like button, click this video, and I will see you in the next video. Go grab some shirts. Trail Therapy ones are really cool. I like those. And I got more coming. More designs coming. Talk to you soon. Take care. Be safe. And run, rest, repeat.